Alright everybody, it's time to roll the wind. Thought we would play from the hook again, but this time we find ourselves on a crapless table and we've only got $400 to try to do something with. So we don't have a lot of wiggle room again. Keeps it kind of tight. We'll play a $15 table, and we'll go ahead and do the 5-5-5 just because I always do. And one of the things I try to do is either a whirl bet, three-way craps, something to give me a kickstart. So let's go with it. Let's try a three-way craps for $1. Also notice I've got chips strewn down there, so I'm going to be making a long throw with chips in my way, and I'll be using that 5-6 5-4 dice set. I'll go ahead and use Mississippi rules. It's typically where I play my crapless at. The 2s, 3, 11, and 12s are not automatic buys in some places, and in some places they are. You pay the vig on the back. Some you do, some you don't. The 4, 5, 9, and 10 are always automatic buys regardless of the table. So we're going to try to play this as cheap as we can get by here. That's the whole idea. We've got a very limited bankroll. We've got a lot of numbers that we've got to cover. And we've got a long way to toss. 628 is the point. So unless you know you're strong in certain numbers, you really gotta be careful. All right, so we're going to start out with an $18 6. I'm going to put $30 for my odds on that 8. I'm going to put 15 in the field. I'll use this as my field area. The 2, the 3, the 11, and the 12 I'll use as the place points on the crapless table. So again, we're shooting at about 11.5 feet. Four, 2, 6. Field loses. We do get 21. We'll put 15 back in the field. I'm going to 24 on the 6. So again, I'm trying to get maximum exposure for the least amount of exposure to my rack. Running over short. Got our point. 6-2. 15 on the pass line. We got 30, 35. Put that in the rack. And I'm still looking for a bump off those horn bets. So I'm going to do a $5 horn high ace deuce. Three, 1, 4. 4 is now our point. All right, again, the whole idea, limited exposure here, right? You got to keep it down and still give yourself a chance to win. So I'm going to go 15 odds, even money. On that 4, we'll go 18. You know, we can afford to go 30, but let's go 18 on that 8. And I will drop another 15 down here in the field. Ace deuce. All right, so we win 15 down there. So we want to press, we want to push up the ace deuce. Typically, I'm going to go tell the dealer, give me the 3 and the 11. Get some red here. We'll go back to the field. Whoa, bounced right up on the rail. It's gonna happen when you're shooting from a long distance. Don't let it bother you, don't let it take you out. You know, you don't always, you know, everybody's in the habit of hollering for same dice. Of course, that was just on the rail, so that wouldn't have been an issue. Ace deuce. Space 3 to 1. It's not, because it's only 15, 35, 40. I think it's 40, I believe it's 43. It's either 43 or 42. Can't remember. And that right there wins as well. Alright, so that's what you're looking for. You're looking for a double hit down here on something that pays you really good. Go ahead and tell the dealer to take the 3 to a quarter, put 3 on the 2, 3 on the 12. Pick your field bit back up, put this in the rack. Now let's try to collect some money. $426. We got 24 on here. Yep. It's gonna be 28. $30, $42, take it to 42. Put that in your rack. Remember, we're trying to play cheap. Not trying to play scared, but we're trying to play cheap. There's a difference. Whoa, big hop backwards. 8, 5, 3. We placed it for 18, 21. All right, so we're getting in better shape. We're in better shape now than we were earlier. Getting some money back in the rack. $426. Love it. All right, so we're kind of got a little action going on this 6 here. 42 is going to pay us 50 for 1. I'm going to put that in the rack, and now I know I got to be in good shape. Got to be. We just need some extreme numbers. Fall in line here. Obviously, if you're on a crapless table, you can only play the pass to the right side. You can't play the dark side. There are no don't pass markings, no don't comes, no lays, except in very rare casinos. 516 again. A little weird hop off this one over here, but we'll take it. Decisions. 50 for 1. Alright, so I kind of hate not to press that 6 up something, right? So let's take the 6 to 60. It's not my favorite press move, but we'll make the 11 look like a quarter. That'll cost you $1 vig. We're going to put this $22 in my rack. 415. It's our first 5, nothing on it. Sure would like one of them green chips to pay off. Hard 8. Hard 8. All right. 24, we're gonna play 28. Whoops. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's see. Let's take it to 42. 35, 42. Let's put that change in our rack. Hard 10. Hard 8, hard 10. Nothing on it. We're on the 4, it's the point. Most of our bets have in essence been basically a free bet. Five, 1, 6. That's our fourth 6. We've got 60 on it. Five, 1. We got 60. 75, 85, 90. All right, we definitely want to take the 6 up to 90. I'm going to pull $10 out of the rack. I'm going to take the 2 to a quarter. I'm going to take the 12 to a quarter. I'm going to put this 50 in my rack. We're working this about as cheap as we can work it. I'm still hoping for a good little lick. Ah, 617. We got loaded up pretty good. I'm not even going to blame it on that chip, though I could. Alright, let's see real quick. Now, we had some money on the table, but most of it came from the table. I'm going to do a quick check on my green here. 2, 3. We've got a small profit, folks. We had started with $400. There's $400. We've got probably close to $60 in profit. So let's go again. See if we can get anywhere close. Let's play it all tall small again. $15. I'm tempted to change sets. I didn't throw any horns hardly. Well, I had a 3. Maybe I don't know. Alright. Let's go back with a horn high ace deuce. We know we've hit a couple of those. We'll stay with the same die set. Five, 1, 6. I like the way those sat down. All right. So we had a winning first hand. Let's go ahead and put 30 on the 8. I'm probably at this point willing also to go ahead and place the 3 and the 11. Sometimes I'll go ahead and do a field. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I don't hate to break up a quarter because I've got my buy-in right here. Let's just make it work. Four, 2, 6, right back to back. There's our point. Put that in our rack. I'll pick the point. I'll pick this up. We'll go back with another horn high ace deuce. I know some people think I'm crazy for doing that on a crapless, but you know what? I don't care. I do it so that if I hit it, I don't have to take any money out of my rack. So 4, 10. I mean, we've got, we're about as skinny as you can get. We're just about as skinny as you can get. And we're fighting to hang on to about a $50 profit, looks like. So, we'll just keep it skinny and see what we can come up with. 3, 9. Three, 2, 5. I'm hitting everything I don't have money on. And that's a little bit on the frustrating side. Maybe we should have bet inside instead of that 3 at 11. Not going to second guess myself. Can't accomplish anything doing that except put doubt in your mind. A weird hop, 415 again. One right there landed on its edge. Did not land flat or close to it, not even close to it. Short. Oh man, I got lucky. I clobbered that chip pile down there. Hey, I got an 8 though. Alright. We got us a 628. Finally, we hit a score number. $35. Let's go ahead and see if we can make a little sunshine out of this. Take it to 42. Put a quarter in the rack. So actually now we've got 50, 60, 75, and probably $85 in profit playing it this skinny. Whoo! Need more 8s. Let's mark that 8. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 box numbers. We hadn't hit a crap number yet. And there's our 7. Alright, that's not a big win. We've been at it almost 30 minutes, but that you kind of get the idea. If you're going to play that thin, it's a very low bankroll to buy in on a crapless table. 1, 2, 3. Wait a minute, I did 2, 3, 4. Okay, 3. I miscounted a while ago, I guess. There's our 400, 25, 30, 35, $37. We made $37. That's better than losing $37. If we could have hit that 8, I would have taken that 50, moved it, spread it out to some more numbers, but we hit everything but what we had money on that trip. All right, 2 quick hands on a crapless table with a very low buy-in, $400. It's hard to play. It's hard to play that many numbers with a low bankroll. But there you go. That gives you some ideas, if you do play it, how you can try to stay skinny on this thing. You're a lot better off trying to use winnings. Once you get your money covered, you're much better off trying to get some numbers covered off your winnings and then still putting some in the rack. I'm just having a hard time believing I miscounted, but I must have used a couple of quarters for something. Anyway, thought I was up just a little more than that earlier. Let's Not a bad little practice session, not a bad toss all in all from shooting down there. It's not a mammoth toss. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I guess it was only 6 tosses if I marked them all. 7 with a 7 counting. That's 6-1. Other one wasn't much better. Guess I need to practice more on that hook. So y'all practice like you play. This is not a bad strategy. You're not going to get rich on it, but you're not really going to get hammered too bad on it. Starting out skinny with your bets, kind of staying skinny and letting your bets push out to some other numbers. The trick is, just like playing anything else, something like an iron cross or some of these other hedge strategies, you got to catch a roll. You catch a couple extreme numbers, you can start rocking up pretty good. All right, practice like you play like you practice. Let's go roll to win.